Howdy, everyone. Sorry for the long wait. My name is Guerric, and tonight we're sampling Root with the Marauder expansion, trying out some two-player with Hirelings. Spoiler alert, we've been sitting here for like 10 minutes setting up and fiddling around because both of us are rusty. By both of us, I'm referring, of course, to the person joining me, which is Drew.
Hello.
It was a long-winded introduction, but there it was.
Yep. Hey, when are we doing the rules explanation? This is a teach and play, right?
Oh God, yeah. I gotta throw these on the score track. Why do they have states? I haven't used this mod yet. I see. It's different color. Cool. Let's see. As I recall, they go on like 4, 8, and 12, but let me confirm that. This is not going to be our best stream.
That's why I told you we should have picked our normal factions.
Oh no, I know the factions A-okay. It's the Hirelings and stuff I don't remember very well because I haven't used them in months and I didn't test them as much.
Oh, Fugless, I see you watched our streams from last week.
Fugless.
Fugless, can you teach me how to play this game?
Where are they?
It's literally been like 6 months. I don't know what I'm doing. And more to the point, I have no idea what the hell Guerric's doing.
I'm trying to figure out where these points things go on the score track, and I don't remember.
Oh, fuck this.
All right, hold on. I'm checking the other rulebook. You figure out if you're setting up or going turn first. Decide that stuff.
All right. I don't. Oh, that's right. Yeah. Do I want to pick a clearing first? Right. I should look at my hands.
Yeah, you had a homework.
And
you're sitting here making fun of me. I don't know what you're doing. I'm not teaching you all of Root. If you don't remember how to play Root, we're just canceling the stream.
But what about the audience, Guerric? How will they know what we're doing if we don't teach them how to play Root?
The only one watching is Fugless. We're fine.
CJ Smith's in there.
I know. I'm just joking. Why can I not find this? What is happening in my life?
What do I even use cards for again?
Have I discovered a major issue with the revised
with
law?
the rulebook?
Yeah, I might have.
Too late, already at the printer. Okay, that's right. Warlord spends cards to incite.
This might actually be an issue.
Build strongholds. What else? We're trying to figure out where the hireling markers go on the victory point track, CJ.
Yeah, because my brain's telling me
I thought it was 4, 8, and 12.
That's what my brain's telling me, but I'm trying to find it in the rulebook to corroborate that, and I'm just not finding it.
It doesn't say on the token, though.
There it is. Found it in this, at least. I got to figure out where it is in the law because I didn't see it anywhere, and now I'm concerned. Yeah, 4, 8, and 12. Mutaka, thank you for the subscription. I don't know why you subscribe now. We're doing terrible. Drew, have you decided yet?
No, I'm sorry.
What are you doing?
Leave me alone.
I'm just gonna set up if you don't decide.
I used to be like vaguely good at this game. Yeah, go ahead, set up.
All right, I'll just set up and save us from this misery. Looking at my hand, looking at the map. You know, I know people tried this in playtesting. We'll see how it goes. We're gonna do that one. 4 warriors and edge clearing. With these 2 clearings. Yeah. Okay. It's all good. I'll distribute my relics. You can set up whenever. That's the reason you watch. That's good to hear, Mutaka. Makes me feel slightly better, at least.
Okay, so edge clearing farthest away from your... Which one of these is your homeland?
Both of them.
Oh, okay. So basically I can pick these two.
Yeah.
One of these two. Yeah, sure. Let's
Just remember, you're going to want to do the thing, which means you're going to want to grandiose turn 1 and build, which means you need to have cards for whatever clearing you're going to move to and build.
Right.
Or where you're going to...
Are strongholds 1 per clearing? I forget.
No, they're not.
Okay. Yeah, let's do this one. Okay. I'm good.
Okay. That's all good. You have your starting mood. Get these dice out of here. Don't need them. I think we are all set. Yes, I do.
Cool.
All right. You want a quick primer for hirelings, I hear.
Wait. Are there items in the ruin?
Yes. In this mod, they have multiple states.
Oh, that's fancy.
Yeah,
Cool.
It is fancy. So hirelings, real quick, as you maybe do or do not recall, when your victory point marker passes one of these, you will take it to your area, and at the end of your turn, you will pick a hireling that has not been hired. You will roll either the leader or the follower die, depending on if you are the leader or the follower in victory points. And that will determine how many turns you will get to keep the hireling based on the number of pips shown on the thing. And then these counters are used for showing that. And then you can use the hirelings whenever they say, which is usually during daylight or the start of, birdsong or things like that.
Yep.
All right. You don't have a turn tracker, but you are up first whenever you're ready. Hopefully tonight.
Okay, yeah, there we go. Okay. Well, so first of all, there is no raise. We recruit up to prowess, which is 1 plus a stronghold. And then we're picking grandiose. You are correct.
It's doing the thing.
Okay, do these... No, they don't go out of play until I have the item that
Correct.
matches them. Okay, yeah, that's right. So they're just back in the deck, right?
Yes, you can fan them out however you want to do.
Okay, cool.
Great.
I don't know what you're saying, Fugless.
Don't worry about it. Nobody worry about it.
Right, I'm not crafting. I get 1 command.
Yep.
So I will build a stronghold with a fox.
Makes sense.
Thank you, sir. And then
You'll move?
I advance, yeah.
No, you can. No, remember, your grandiose means you can build without spending an action. So you can now build. You can now move and then build again.
That's right.
Go on. And this is what we dub the thing.
The thing.
Yes.
Oh, I see. Wait. Except that command starts at 1, so I technically have 2 actions, right? Because the build is free.
No, it doesn't say once per turn you can build in your Warlord's clearing without spending an action. It just says you can build in your Warlord's clearing without spending an action.
So, oh, that's right. So it's build, move, builds. Yeah. I remember now.
Build, move, build.
Played them. Yeah. So then let's take.
That's a lot of boys.
Yeah, I think I'm gonna leave 1 more behind. Well, I don't see. I don't even remember what you could do. Can you even get all the way across to that stronghold?
Certainly not currently. Currently, I'm
pretty sure I have a turn.
Yeah.
Before I need to worry about that, and then I will recruit next turn at the strongholds. So I think, yeah, I'll bring. I wonder if I should just bring everything.
Everything.
I'm not good at this game anymore, Guerric. I don't know what I'm doing.
Anymore.
I think earlier I said I used to be like marginally good at this game, so I already clarified that. I already acknowledged that I was never very good at it, but now I'm really, really bad at it. So there's been a change, okay? There's been a change.
It's you just have to get the 5 trains. Then you're solved.
You just buy all the 5s. Works every time.
Yeah, real dude. I cannot wait to get this in my hands. I cannot wait for the 2 factions and the advanced setup and stuff.
Hey, it's a Matt. Come to watch me embarrass myself.
Hey, Matt. We're both embarrassing ourselves. Don't worry. Matt, there's nothing to be afraid of. This expansion is... Oh, my God. Unless you don't want to, unless you're afraid of being eager for it and you're impatient, then leave now. Don't look.
Which of these 2 do I want to get? Yeah, okay. I'll dump a bunny ambush to builds. Feels bad, but whatever.
It's worth it. Or is
totally worth it.
Maybe I'm just playing.
It's totally worth it. Yeah, it's totally worth it. Get out of here, Guerric. Okay, so then I move to advance up to prowess. And I definitely want to forge ahead. I'll leave. Yeah, we'll leave 1 mouse there.
It's a rat, sir.
Fine, whatever. Okay, I will not incite. Seems dumb.
Would you real quick, would you like to battle that cat as part of the advance?
That's right, because that's my VP thing. Yes, I will battle the cat. So we'll do it. I forget that has to have no pieces.
Yep.
Okay, sweet. So that goes on to Forest Patrol. And now I oppress for 1 point.
Yes, you do.
And then I'm done.
Well, you draw a card and then you're done.
Get out of here. I always say I'm done and then I draw the card.
It's untap, upkeep, then draw. Come on, Drew. All right. Time to... I should have been reading my faction.
Are you even allowed to say untap on stream? Wizards of the Coast is going to send you a cease and desist, and then no one ever is going to watch this video.
Didn't the patent expire last year or something?
Oh, did it?
I think so. I feel like it's something that happened.
rip my joke.
Yeah, rip your joke. Unless I'm wrong, in which case, rip my knowledge of the world. Okay. I could encamp.
Thanks for pretending like that was a joke.
Well,
Instead of...
everything that comes out of your mouth.
I know. Thanks for pretending. It really makes me feel special.
I'm cracking myself up. We're gonna encamp this guy. Honestly, just because it came out of nowhere. I didn't premeditate that. I was just suddenly brutal.
You're always like that, Guerric. What are you talking about?
That's true.
Why is my hand all the way over here? This mod is not as good as the other one.
I think it's something to do with the order that you set up your faction, or you sat down or something. I can try fixing it in a second. I'm going to encamp there. I'm going to not decamp because that would be silly. I'm going to recruit, spending this mouse to place 2 badgers. Right there. I'm going to move on to daylight. I will craft, because I'm greedy, I will craft a tea. 2 points. This is so foolish. Then I'm going to act with my retinue. First, I can move. Let's go ahead and move. These 3 up here. Then I can battle, then delve, which I will do. Sure, let's do it down here. We'll battle the cat there. Cool. And then
ouch.
I will delve this tablet here. 3. Thankfully, I rule 3 clearings around this forest, so I am fine. Then I will move on to my 3rd column, which is move or recover. I will just move this one guy up there, I think. That will be my retinue. In evening, I live off the land. I must remove a keeper warrior from each clearing that has 4 or more. Oh, 4 or more. My brain is remembering it was 3 or more. In that case, hold on, let me rethink this. Move. Move it down there. 2 of them down there. I like that. All right. Live off the land, nothing happens. Muster retainers. I'll go ahead and throw this into battle, then may delve, I think. And I'll draw 2 cards. Done.
Okay. So there's no raise. I recruit 4 warriors. So to go over here, 1 here, and 1 with the Warlord. And now I gotta pick a mood. How do I do ruins again, by the way, with
What do you mean? How do you do
With the Warlord.
ruins?
There are items in the ruins, and he can find them somehow. Is it just do you just use looter? Does that count as a
No,
building?
you raise them.
Oh, that's right. Okay.
Yep.
So I got to light a fire, and then wait a turn, right?
Yes, exactly.
Oh no, wait. Yeah. It's during birdsong.
Ah,
Oh, dang.
your cards. I'm so sorry. There we go. They respawned into the hand. I didn't even see them. No,
Okay.
stay in the hand, mother. This is my Guerric teaches TTS stream. Oh, that was the wrong one.
Oh God, why?
Hold on, I'm fixing it. No, that's not right either.
This is very inconvenient, Guerric.
That might be right.
Oh, there we go. Yep.
Okay. See, all fixed.
All fixed. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. So I gotta spend insight. Spend the cards. Place a mob in a matching clearing with a warrior.
The thing you might want to
Shit.
consider is going like jubilant and trying to spread a chain of mob tokens across the ruins, assuming the rolls turn out, lucky.
Right. Yep. Yeah, that's true. What am I actually gonna be able to do? I'm gonna have one commands, and then one advance, and battle. Yeah, that is probably my best bet. So let's do Jubilant. Grandiose over there.
Well, CJ, we're finding out. I admittedly have not played a lot of two-player Root because, frankly,
I have never played two-player Root, so.
Frankly, in my book, if I want to play a two-player game, I'll play a two-player game. But I'm really, really big into playing games like at their player count. To the point, like recently, I haven't even been liking three-player games if they're not designed to be three-player. But anyway, I digress. I've not really played much two-player Root. I know some of the playtesters were liking the two-player experience between these two. I don't know if it's everything Leader was hoping for, but I think it might be better than it was.
Yeah, I I tend to agree, but I am very excited to see how this turns out, because I think the whole design philosophy, or the design pitch, I guess, of Hirelings was that it can make this into a two-player game. Like some games have multiple player counts that they are that game, or that count for that game, or they fit. I don't know what I'm trying to say right now. We'll find out. We'll see. Anyway, I'm crafting boat builders, and then I am commanding once. We're gonna go ahead and just move all those guys but one.
Sounds about right.
And then I will advance. Oh man. Need more commands. Yep. So okay, I'm gonna advance. All these guys are going here.
You don't get to take the ruin with you.
Ruin. Why is the ruin not locked? That's terrible. Okay. I will.
You tried Westphalia solo? I'm sorry, CJ. I don't mean to laugh at you.
That is amazing.
The scenario.
No, that is so good.
JK, okay.
Oh, damn it.
No, that was a good joke. That got me.
Yeah, no, I was on board with that one. Um. Okay, so yeah, there's nothing to loot, so I guess I will just battle the badgers.
No, batters, right?
Batter the badgels. You don't get your defensive ability. You need a token or a relic, right?
Correct.
Yeah.
Correct.
Okay, so you're just regular.
I'm
yeah,
not
we'll
devout
battle you.
enough.
Ambush?
No ambush. Just tears.
Just tears.
Hey!
Oh my god. Terrible. Okay, so that was my advance. I'm now going to incite by spending swap meets. So we will place a mob
In a matching clearing with 100 piece.
Yep. And then we're going to use Jubilant to
roll the mob die up to 4 times.
Up to 4 times. That syntax is really weird, but I think I get what that's saying. Okay. Here's first time. A bunny. Nope.
Nope, nothing.
All right. Number 2. A mouse.
There you go.
Yeah, we'll do that. Number 3. Fox. Nope.
Yep, you've got your rivers are paths, remember?
Oh, that's right. Okay, well, so the problem is that's just basically points on the board for you because you're going to battle and delve.
It's not a choice,
anyway.
sir.
Huh?
It's not a choice.
What do you mean?
You rolled the die, you're placing a mob at a fox clearing that you can reach.
Oh, really? It's mandatory?
It's mandatory.
Cool. All right. Well, that's fine. I guess I'll do it. So was that my
that was your
roll?
third. If you roll again, you would be forced to do it.
Do I have to roll?
You do not have to roll. It's up to 4 times, remember?
Oh, up to 4. Okay, I don't want to roll. Or maybe we're not rolling that.
Okay.
Okay, yeah, it is up to 4 times. So where could I go from here? It would be here. This is the only other place where I care about having that. Yeah, it's just buildings and tokens. Yeah, I don't want to roll again.
Okay.
That just gives you free points, I think. Especially since you have 2 retainers in Battle Delve. Yeah. Yep, we're done.
Okay.
So then I oppress for 1 point again.
Yep.
Still
1 point again. Still.
Yep. And then I draw 1 card, and then I'm done.
Alrighty, diddly. You certainly changed what I was planning to do, I can say.
Cool.
Yeah, you'd think that, wouldn't you? Gotta boost those numbers up. Let's go ahead and camp up here. TS bags. Do that. We'll go ahead and decamp, I think.
Oh, come on.
Then I'll recruit, pitching that fox card. Place 2 warriors up here. Move on to daylight. I will not craft. I will act with the retinue. First, I have a bird move. We will... I should, I just don't like it. Just don't like it. I'm gonna move two. No, we'll do it this way. We'll move these guys over here, I think. Onto the battle then may delve column. Let's use up the fox battle to fight the mob token here. Do you have an ambush?
Nope.
Okay. I get a point. I will go ahead and delve this relic. 2. I've got this clearing and I've got this clearing, so I am good. Then I have one more battle, then may delve. Let's... Fox. Annoying. We're just gonna fight you in here.
Okay.
Any ambush?
No ambush.
Okay. Ugh. That's not what I wanted. Come on.
That's great. Thank you.
Okay. Third column, move or recover. Would have much preferred a 1 on that relic. I don't want to lose my loyal retainer yet. I'm gonna move these 3 up here. Okay, that's my retinue. In evening, I live off the land. I'm good. I can muster retainers. I'll go ahead and... Gosh, this is not good. Toss a bunny into move or recover. And then I'll draw 2 cards and be done.
Okay. Okay, yeah. I think I will do oh, sorry. We gotta raise first.
You do have to raise.
Okay, so first we take this one
It's a boot.
this one
And a hammer.
So wheat.
Yeah, it's pretty
That's
good.
very helpful.
1 of each.
Yep, exactly. Okay. What does that turn off? Okay, jubilance. And bitter. I'll leave them there. Okay, so that's nice. Yeah. Oh, sorry, I gotta recruit first. Okay. So I think it's 4 again. 2 up here. 1 here. And one with the Warlord.
2, is it not?
Have I been misreading that the whole time? Oh, right, because I have prowess now.
Yes,
yeah,
you
yeah,
do.
yeah. Okay, cool. Okay, so I think I'm gonna do Relentless. Daylight, I'm not crafting anything. I have 2 commands.
Oh, hold on. You didn't roll the mob die after raise.
Oh shoot, you're right. Looks like just once, right?
Yep.
Okay, yeah. A bunny.
Wabbit. It's going up here.
Yep, you're right. That's the only option. Cool. Oh man, Insight is so interesting. Just puts a bunch of free points on the board.
Yeah, I love that mob tokens are both a benefit and a liability. It is.
Yep. I'm starting to remember the loop of the Warlord, and he's such a good design.
Such a good design. This faction. Favorite faction of mine by far.
Yeah, that was like kind of my instinct the one time that I played it, like however many months ago. And yeah, it might be my actual favorite. I never thought that
Too
it
late.
could beat
I called it first.
Whatever. Okay, so that is yeah. Okay, we're back to Daylight. So I have 2 commands. We are going to battle the cats here.
Nice.
Sweet. And then we're gonna battle the cats here. Hey,
there you go.
Those rolls.
The Corvids are a great CJ. You know, in one sense of the word. You do have to root for an underdog. It's mandatory.
Yes. It seems like they're a little bit less. It did. Isn't there ad set card?
Yeah, they start with a plot token now, face down.
Okay, yeah. That's great.
You know, it makes them maybe cold trash instead of hot trash. They're no longer a flaming dumpster. They're just.
I thought they got an extra warrior too instead of.
Oh, they do get an extra warrior, yeah.
I mean,
it still doesn't.
It seems like they're doing fine.
They're at least they can maybe win games now. Maybe.
Maybe.
My gut says they're probably where like lizards used to be. Like sort of the bottom of the competitive pack, you know.
Sure.
I'll stop distracting you. Just tune me out. We will, CJ. Or maybe this year's. I know Wood and War Machine have been talking about a tournament. I don't know when they're planning on doing it. The only reason I haven't held another one is because I wanted to wait for ad set and the Marauder factions to like have a final PNP. So like if Leader ever decides to release that, I might start scheduling. I've been thinking about it a lot lately.
Yeah, I've been itching to play Root again. I'm happy we're doing this, even though I keep bitching about having no idea what I'm doing because it's been too long. But it's been a long break, and I'm excited to get back into it once everything's finalized with this expansion. I think it is already, but it seems like it is already.
Yeah,
they just haven't released the stuff, right?
It's finalized. They just haven't released anything.
Okay, yeah.
Like I sent Josh like a thing he should change for the law a week ago, and he was like, I can fit it in, but just barely. So that's the expansion's basically locked.
Cool. Okay, well, that hammer gives me some options. So I could go for 4-point press. Or I could punch you a little bit.
So on the one hand, the 4-point press grabs you a hireling.
Exactly. Well, I'm gonna get a hireling no matter what. Like I already have.
That's fair.
3. Even if I did nothing, I have 3 clearings, which is enough for 2 points.
Does it get you 2 hirelings?
No, unfortunately the 4-point gets me just shy. And there's no points on the map that I can easily scoop up.
Yeah.
So I think that's what I'm gonna do. I think it sounds like a more interesting threat than just trying to go kill some of your pieces. It forces you to respond.
Well, I was going to say, in that little mini 1v1 tournament that happened a couple months ago, like the meta quickly turned into either sandbagging to hold on to hirelings or just all out wiping your opponent from the map. Like zero in between.
Yeah. Well, and here I am playing the Warlord. Seems like wipe from the map is the play here. Okay, so I'm going to advance up here and then battle that cat.
You gonna do commands
Am I gonna
first?
move this stuff? I already did. I did
did
2 commands to battle.
Oh,
battled
that's right.
twice.
That's right. That's right. I lost track of where we are. Okay, so go ahead and move your
Sorry,
pieces then.
I thought about that for a long time. I'm just gonna move him back into this clearing with my next advance.
Oh, okay.
So we're advancing here and killing this cat. Hopefully, I guess 0-0 could ruin everything.
There you go.
Okay, there we go. So I lose a warrior. Oh no, actually that might become a problem.
I doubt it.
Well, because I gotta leave something behind.
Yeah,
I don't
you're
think
fine.
the mob token counts for oppress.
It does not.
Yeah,
No,
it does not, because it's got to be rule.
Yeah, you have to rule. That's what they did.
Yeah.
At one point in development, it counted. And I was like, which version are we on?
Okay, well, whatever. We're just gonna do it. You're probably gonna kill my warlord, but whatever. That cat gets ganked, hopefully. Oh,
He does indeed get ganked. That is a vulnerable warlord, though.
It is a very vulnerable warlord. That's the problem. Yeah, so I have grandiose. I can go snipe this clearing with one warlord, with the warlord and one warrior, and I'll probably lose the warrior. These cats have been rolling well suddenly. Ugh. I wonder if I just roll back up here and set up.
Wasn't that 2 advances?
That was 2 advances, but I picked Relentless.
Oh, right.
So I basically have a third. Okay, yeah, I think I'm going to use Relentless. I'm just going to go back up here. That should guarantee that the Warlord can't get killed.
I do have 2 down here, to remind you.
Yeah, but that means at best you can do 2 hits. Unless you can recruit more, but I'm pretty sure you recruit by removing way stations, right? You need a way station to recruit. Yeah.
Yes, but I also could turn this guy into a way station and then recruit there. Because I encamp and then I decamp. And then
yeah, that's right. Replace a keeper warrior with a way station, and then 2 warriors. Okay, yeah. So you could upgrade to 3 warriors there.
Theoretically.
But yeah, that seems like the right move for now. So I then oppress for 3 points because I have 5 clearings that I rule with no other pieces.
Yep. Take that.
What do I do with this thing?
Just you take it. Put it in your play area. I don't know. There's no rule changes that we're playing with or anything. We're just using the PNP kit.
Nothing we're playing with. Plenty of rule changes that you don't know about.
I was trying. Guerric, I'm trying to keep things. I'm trying to keep things chill here.
All right. So do I pick for? No, I roll the die, right?
At the end of the turn, hire a hireling and then roll whichever die, depending on if you.
Okay, you hire first and then you roll the die. Okay. Yeah. Okay. All right. Well, I'm not going to incite. I already did the impress, and then I draw a card.
Yeah, Erzad, the new method's actually kind of cool for hirelings. I don't have a ton of experience with it, but it's better than the old systems. Still kind of, it's maybe a little gamey, but it works. which is, an objective improvement over the previous version. Douglas, you did end up buying Worldlands with you, Neo. You optimist. I'm a grumpy old man. I see like a sequel to something I loved when I was younger or something, and I'm like, I don't want it. It's gonna tarnish the original. Although I did see it's getting good reviews, which made me cautiously curious.
Oh, man. Okay, so sorry. Remind me.
Sure.
So I'm going to roll the leader die. The leader has what? Like basically 2 pips is its best face, if I'm remembering correctly. And then the follower die has a 4, I think, right?
Yep, looks like it.
Yeah, there's a 4 on it. So I roll the leader die because I have more VP, and then are you gonna roll the follower die?
No, I will roll the follower die if I'm the follower after your time runs out with the hireling and you have to pass it to another player, i.e.
That's right.
Me.
That's right.
Which is all on the back of this chit, if that helps you, by the way.
Okay, that's right. I remember now. I wish I hadn't gone first, actually. Like, I want... Oh, well. I'm just going to end up giving you whichever one of these I pick in, like, a turn or 2.
Basically, yeah. Hey, Aaron. Money's on the Badgers. That's optimistic of you. And yeah, CJ, I cannot wait for...
Putting money on me would also be optimistic. This is just a game that's going with nobody winning.
Yeah,
that's the real bet. If you guys were smart.
We're both going to play dominance. That's what we're going to do.
Yeah,
even though I pulled them out of the deck.
In a 2-player game.
Yeah, and I pulled them out of the deck. We're going to somehow get them, and we're going to play them.
We'll make it happen. Just watch.
But yeah, CJ, I cannot wait for John Company to get in my grubby little hands. I just want to play it.
Ooh, same.
Hirelings taking over their own faction and taking over the woodland. That is the most likely outcome, I think. A Hireling uprising.
All right, I'm going to take the Forest Patrol.
Oh, wow. What a dumb choice.
And then I will roll my die.
Yep. Oof.
Oh. Where are the tokens?
There are these counters over here, yeah.
So I get one of these, and then what is it at the end of the turn?
At the start of your turn,
so next turn.
Yeah, and at the end of your turn,
oh, that's so lame.
Yes.
So basically, I can place them all into a clearing. Oh man, I forgot about how this works. Okay, oh well. So I guess I'm going to battle you with one cat somewhere. Anyway, I'm done.
Okay. You should end your turn then.
Oh, here, fine. Yeah.
All right. Now, time for my train wreck of a turn. Let's see. I can encamp. I am not going to. Nor am I going to decamp.
Question.
Sure.
I don't get any points from the ruins. Right?
Correct.
That's just a Vagabond specific thing? Okay.
Vagabond gets points for exploring. If the Vagabond...
Right.
And it's not even that. The Vagabond gets it for taking an item. Because if there's 2 Vagabonds and it has an item under the ruin that it already has and it cannot take, it doesn't get the point if it doesn't take the item. But the simple thing to say is it gets it for exploring.
Cool.
Yeah, so no encamp, no decamp, and no recruit. Because RNGesus has cursed me. In daylight, I'm not going to craft.
Beautiful.
Because RNGesus has cursed me. We're going to act with the retinue. Starting with a move. Yeah, right? There's that hand. starting with a move. Let's go ahead and send these two up here. Then going on to the next column, we will battle, then delve. We're going to battle the cats here.
Yep.
Cool. Oh, you got the card.
Yeah,
I have a relic in there, so I eat the hit. And then I delve this relic. 1. Cool. Cool.
Oh, that's even on attack? Dang. Nice.
Oh, yeah.
I thought it was defensive only.
No. Actually, there was... I'm not going to go into it, but there was a super funky version of it at one point that Josh tested that was like... It was almost like a Bushido Honor of the Samurai sort of effect, and it like triggered in the middle of battle in a weird way. It was cool, but super clunky. Anyway, I've got one more battle. Let's go ahead and fight the Warlord here because I haven't learned my lesson.
Okay. No ambush.
Hey!
Oh, are you kidding me? That was almost a 0-0.
That was almost a 0-0.
Oh, that's so terrible.
And then I could delve. Might actually be worth it just to have the hit absorber, because I'm being stupid here. Sure, let's pull out this relic. 3. Oh, well, shoot. There goes my card.
Right, you lose a card because you, don't rule 3 adjacent?
Yeah, I only rule 2 of the clearings adjacent to that forest. I was really banking on it not being a 3.
And is this even adjacent? Oh, it's adjacent to the forest, not the clearing.
Yeah.
Got it.
Yep. All right, final column. We're going to... I rule here now. So yeah, let's hightail... Oh, wait a minute. I have a bunny. What the heck am I doing with a bunny? Shoot, I screwed up in all sorts of ways. Yeah, we're going to hightail these out of there because I don't want to lose that relic. And then that bunny is going to do nothing for me. Oof, this is... No, you know what we'll do? We'll move down here and then move to over here.
Okay.
God, why are you freaking card?
CJ, I have definitely fallen in love with the Toledo War and Reign of Witches, so I will be buying it. And the new Hollandspiel freebie, Republic of Virtue, looks absolutely amazing. So I need to buy some Hollandspiel game in November to get the freebie alongside the Toledo War purchase, which means I will probably make Guerric play a bunch of Hollandspiel titles with me, and Meltwater is definitely on the list.
Meltwater is really
That's a long way. That's a long way of saying I don't think either of us have played it, but we might at some point soon, hopefully.
I just said it's really good. I've played it. It's really good.
Oh, you have played it? Okay,
yeah.
Cool.
Yeah, I own it. Lily and I have played it. It's really good. It's not something I would play all the time. But ironically, it's not because of like the bleak setting or anything like it is for most people. It's just it's not super my jam gameplay wise. I'm totally into the theme. I love being in like a dark place like that. Anyway, that's my retinue. Live off the land doesn't trigger. I can muster retainers. We're gonna throw. I don't know, man. We'll throw that into battle. Then may delve. Keep the other one, I think. Draw 2 cards, and I will be done.
Oh man, losing those 2 warriors is a bummer.
You're about to get them right back.
Yeah, but I really wanted to have 4 instead of 2.
Yeah, it's fair.
In that clearing, it would have given me some options. Now I don't have a couple of the options that I had before.
Yeah.
There's nothing to raise, but I roll a die for these tokens, which I really want to just stop. Please, no more. Shit. All right. Okay, so it goes into the fox clearing.
Hey, 3 points.
Okay, then we recruit. There are 5 warriors coming out to appear with the Warlord. All right. Yeah, CJ, that's exactly why I'm so excited about it. I just got to the Russian Revolution actually, so I'm pretty much caught up to where he is at with the whole podcast series. It is really good. Yeah, so I'm very excited about Republic of Virtue specifically because of that season of the Revolutions podcast. And when you get to the Paris Commune episode or season, I should say, it's like season 8, I think. Red Flag Over Paris. I don't know if you watched or have seen that game played. It's very good.
It is very good. I mean, it's no Toledo War, but. I mean, I joke, but also I kind of unironically would rather play Toledo War at any given moment than Red Flag Over Paris. But like, I have a thing.
Why not both, Guerric? You can play Red Flag Over Paris and then play Toledo War in 5 minutes after you're done.
Yeah.
The real question is, would you rather play 20 games? Well,
right.
No. Would you rather play like 10 games of Toledo War or 1 game of Red Flag? Probably, I would rather play 1 game of Red Flag and like 2 games of Toledo War.
So having not done 10 games of Toledo War in a row like that, my answer is 10 games of Toledo War. However, coming out on the other side of that, I have a sneaking suspicion my answer would forever after be Red Flag Over Paris.
Yep.
1 game of Pendragon or 50 games of Toledo War. It's more than 50. Yeah.
Try 100.
Maybe 500.
No. Next time we play Pendragon, we will probably cut our time down by like 30%. And then after that, it's pretty much as long as Fire in the Lake. Which is inside your range. Well, maybe. Probably not the first time we play it.
The second time you play it, it's as short as Campaign for North Africa.
Okay, well. So I have 2 commands and then 2 advances. Yeah, so I could go for something resembling Broke. Oh, but you're gonna have the cats next turn. Ugh, gross.
At least you have plenty of fire to boil your pasta, though.
I love it. Campaign for North Africa joke out of nowhere. Yeah, I can't get there. I can't. I could get there.
No, you can't see them.
No, I think threatening that. I should probably go protect that mob and threaten a big raise next turn. I still don't understand the Badger's gameplay loop even remotely, but I'm pretty sure that would disrupt it somehow. So
the Badger's gameplay loop is rule clearings around forests to pull the relics out from that forest, and then rule clearings of a suit to recover the relics at way stations of that suit that match the relic. So right now I need to rule fox clearings to recover these guys.
I see.
At least efficiently, without losing the cards from my retinue.
Oh, that's right. It's any relic, so you can just take all of them as long as you
match them to the way station.
Okay. And what's the number of clearings that you have to rule to not lose?
Whatever the number on the relic is. So right now I am set.
I see. So you're set. Is it per relic or does it stack? Like because you have a 2 and a 1, do you need to rule 3 foxes, or is it just?
It is per relic. You go one by one, okay, recovering a relic, and then you can do it again with the same card until you hit one that you can't recover without discarding the card, or until you just stop doing it.
Yep. Okay, cool. I will. Oh man, how many do you have in there? 1, 2, 3, 4. Plus you're building, and you're not going to take very many hits because of Devout Knights. Okay, so I could cancel Devout Knights with Wrathful, or I could park there with Stubborn. Be very annoying. I mean, I can't even get there. Yeah. All right, we're gonna do Stubborn. Ooh. Yeah, that's interesting. Do I want to craft? Oh lordy. No, I'm going to pass on craft. Okay, so I have 2 commands. I will use it to move twice. Oh wait, no, hang on. Sorry, beginning of Birdsong, I need to do Forest Patrol.
You just need to remove this counter, and then anytime during daylight, you can activate its effect. Because it has.
That's right. Yeah,
it has that sun
symbol.
The
sun. Yeah, I meant daylight. Yeah. It's anytime.
Pretty sure that's the anytime symbol. Let me check the. Nope, not that one.
Well, the little trees at the top are permanent, but I think.
No,
because it's a little sun with the 1 in it, so I think it means the beginning of daylight.
Does the 1 mean beginning?
I have no idea. I'm just assuming because there are the daylights. All the steps are labeled like 1, 2, 3.
I'm checking.
So I just assume that 1 means that it's first.
No, it's once per daylight. Yeah.
Oh, it's the amount of times you can do it. Okay, cool. Okay, well, I will go ahead and do that first so I don't forget about it. So this cat is going to move here and battle you in that clearing. I think that's probably the most interesting thing I can do with them.
Okay.
Yeah.
No ambush? No ambush.
Okay. 2
so that
2.
Is
1 and 2.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And only one of them actually goes to the card. You read
that's right. That's right.
Yeah.
Yep. So 1 gets deleted.
Deleted!
All right. So now I'm going to use my 2 commands. I'm going to move. Oh, this is a terrible idea. Yeah, whatever. I'll move that and then that.
I do still rule there currently. I will make a note of.
Correct, yeah. But I'll be advancing, so.
Just want to make sure.
Yeah, okay, cool. So I can advance twice. I think I'm just going to do 1, but oh boy. If I roll terrible, this is going to be very sad. Yeah, so I will advance here. Oh man. Do I want to loot? What does that turn off? Grandiose. And I get more prowess. I'm taking one less hit. So probably on average, you're going to kill one-ish. And I'm going to kill nothing if I loot. So that does put... Oh, no, that ties us. So there's no rule. Rule... That's right. Rule matters for your recover. But you're just going to be able to battle and then grab rule back. Oh, well, whatever. Yeah, I'm going to battle, and I will use looters.
Okay. No ambush, and then you're using looters, so... Yep, go ahead and roll.
Sweet. So, cool. That's 1 point
Yep.
for doing looters, and then I take the T
Yep.
off your board.
Wow.
Yeah, that was great. Okay, I'm not going to use my my second or third prowess, actually.
No, you're still only at 2. Notice the numbers at the bottom.
Oh, yep, you're right. It doesn't scale linearly, I forget. Okay, I am not going to incite. I oppress for 4 points. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yep.
Checks out
6
to me.
Guerrics. 1, 2, 3, 4. So now I have to pick another hireling.
I'm gonna go ahead and take the force patrol while you're thinking.
Yeah, you can grab them. I think... Oh gosh, I'm just gonna end up with all 3 of these first, probably, at this rate. So... Oh, man. I'm so terrified of this stupid Riverfolk flotilla. Because it's going to be awesome for the 1 turn that I have it, and then you're going to have it for 4 turns, probably.
You don't know. Maybe I roll a 1.
I don't think there is a 1 on that die.
Checking.
I think 2 is the lowest.
No, you're right. 2 is the lowest.
Yeah. Well, whatever. I'll take the flotilla.
Okay.
And I roll my leader die. Come on, baby. Ah! No, it's so terrible.
Okay, you're all done?
Yes, that is it.
Okay,
sorry.
That's fine.
Long turns today.
Start of my turn, I remove a counter.
We could have been on our 12th game of Toledo War by now.
I know. Okay. First things first, I can encamp. Not going to. Then I can decamp. I'm not going to. I can recruit. That I will do. I will pitch this fox card to get 2 warriors. Here. Moving on to daylight. I am not crafting. I can act with a retinue, and I have cats at some point. What's the smart way to do this? They can help me towards my rule if I want it. Put them in the right spot.
Wait, they count towards rule for you?
For any player, the one thing that they really contribute to is rule. See, is it in this Hireling booklet here?
Huh, that seems weird because they're not your pieces.
Let me make sure I'm not remembering the wrong rules. Let me see. Yeah, it's going to be E.3.1 in the updated rulebook. A Hireling's controller treats Hireling pieces as their own only for rule.
How does that affect Insight then? Or I'm sorry,
Oppress needs. How does it? I think the board. This is a case where the board is out of date. As I recall, this was updated to require a Warlord warrior in the clearing. Let me see. Yeah, the final wording for oppress is you score victory points based on the number of clearings you rule that have a hundreds piece and no enemy pieces.
Oh, okay. That makes more sense.
So this is just a case of the PNP being outdated, you know.
Yep. Okay, cool.
Okay. Yeah. Rolling along, we're going to... Wow, there are surprisingly few cats left.
I know. There would be a lot of them if I'd had two. It probably would have been dumb, but I probably would have played them and then battled with them next turn and then left a fat army for you. But as it is, they're just kind of chilling in the corner on their card.
Each player at the flotilla draws a card? What?
Yeah, no, the flotilla is great.
I guess I want to stick around for that card.
Well, yes, I guess you do. Sort of.
Sort of. It's pretty funny.
Sure, you can have a card, and also, here's my 3 hits.
Lock this down real quick so I can do this. We're gonna plop these up here. Oh, it has to have a Chill Warrior. Ooh, I guess not as good.
Yeah.
Significantly less good, one might say.
That's mostly why I suicided that cat down there.
It makes sense. Well, in that case, we're going to... We're gonna have this cat. No, I don't like that. Yeah, it's fine. We're gonna have this cat move in there and battle your warrior there.
Okay, no ambush.
3-0. Cool. All right. Then moving on to my actual retinue, I have a move. We're going to 4, 5, 6, 1, 2, 7. Got a bunny battle for no apparent reason. What the heck am I doing? If I can't see a good use for this move, this is a problem. I really don't see a use. Okay. We're not going to use the first move. Oh, no, maybe that's the use. No, that is the use. Yeah, I'm sorry. I take it back. These guys are moving over here. That's what's happening. Okay, let's start with our
Oh yeah, that makes sense.
bunny battle. We're going to battle here. I have no enemy pieces because I currently have the patrol warriors, so I can't battle. So I just recover this relic. Or sorry, delve that relic. It's 1. Then moving on to the fox card. Is it worth it? I have the advantage. The only thing that would screw me up is an ambush. Is it worth it? Probably not. We'll do it anyway. I'll battle you here.
No ambush that I choose to play right now.
Beautiful. 3-1. So that's 2 hits to you.
2-1. Yep. Cool.
And because I have a relic in Devout Knights, I don't take any hits. So
yep.
2-0. All right. Moving on to the third column, I will go ahead and use my bird to recover these 2. 1, then the 2. I have 2 clearings in Fox, so I'm all good there. It's going to be 1 and then 2 points. Yep, that's my bird retainer. Then I have that bunny.
Wouldn't. Oh, no. Yeah, you're right. Never mind.
Okay.
I can read. I promise.
Now I wonder. Let me look at my hand. We're going to move these guys up here with my bunny move. Okay, that's my retinue. In evening, I live off the land, so I kill a dude here. Then I muster retainers. I'm going to add a bird to battle and delve. That's going to be very freeing, let me tell you. And then I'm going to draw my 2 cards. And that's it.
Okay. So first we raise.
First you lose this counter, but then yes.
Oh yeah, you're right.
Oh, actually, and that's start of birdsong, I think. If it's got the symbol like that. Yeah, start of birdsong.
And also, did you roll 3? You did. Okay, so you should have 2.
Yep.
Cool.
All right, so right off the bat, I draw a card, and then you can move it and may battle with it.
Okay, yeah, we're not gonna battle. We're not gonna move. We're just gonna battle.
No, it says you must move.
Oh, really? I thought it said may. Dang. Wow, that sucks. Oh, right.
That's why I was like, yeah, I'll come hang out at the flotilla. It's just gonna leave.
It's just gonna leave. All right, so we battle here.
Yes. No ambush or anything.
And
I can't.
rolling 3. Yeah, you can't deal hits to them, so
yeah.
I just am open for. Arr!
Aha! Yep, thank you.
Okay, so there's your warrior. Well, sad day. Okay, so now I raise.
Yep.
Way station is gone.
Get a
the
point for that.
ruin is a bag. Sweet.
And then make sure you get a point for moving my building.
Yep. Okay. Right. So now we recruit. I have. Oh yeah, I still have 2 prowess. Okay. So there's 2 there, 2 with the Warlord, and 2 out in the middle of nowhere where it's useless. Hmm. Uh. Oh, right, and I gotta roll the die to spread
Oh yeah. Yep.
the mobs. Because I do have 1 mob token left that could theoretically be put somewhere.
Which it will be.
Which it will be. I guess it's.
It can also go in the bottom right
there.
corner if you want. Or across the river over here if you want.
It seems like the only obvious spot. Although that just gives you a free point with the cats.
I don't get the point when battling as the cats.
Oh, great. Well, then I'll do it.
But I do get to battle with
It'd probably be a waste anyway. Yeah, I think I'd put it there because even if you do battle it, I'd rather that than you dump everything down to set up for a good battle next turn.
Yeah.
So it's unlikely that you'll bother, I think, would be my guess. Okay. Oh, man. Oh, and Relentless is off now. Oh, that sucks. Hmm. Be really nice if there was 1 more item out. The rats at 2 players are really, really interesting. Like they feel like they have a good set of drawbacks to compensate for the fact that it's so easy to oppress everywhere.
You are admittedly being slowed significantly by the cats. Like you should have been, I think, exploding in points more so without them to slow things down a little
Well, it only took me 3 turns to ramp up to max points. Like I'm getting max points every turn at this point.
bit. Yeah, but I
1,
think
2,
you could have
3,
done
4,
it faster
5.
by spreading more aggressively without
That's true.
the cats being in the way.
That's true. But it's interesting how few items are actually available. Like I have to basically craft everything myself, whereas normally,
Yeah.
the 1 4-player game I played with them, there were a lot of little things floating around that you could snipe from people. It's real hard to get that 3rd command, is what I'm saying right now, and it's not fun. Oh god, man, the flotilla.
That thing's so funny.
I love it. It's great. I probably should just stick with stubborn.
They really did a cute job of capturing the not even the design of the riverfolk, but like the emergent behavior of the riverfolk.
Yes.
Like they didn't
It's
look,
totally the otter death ball.
yes, they didn't look at the faction board. They looked at what people were doing with the faction board, and it's a smart move.
Yep. Yeah, this is definitely my favorite hireling that I've seen so far.
Is it really?
Flotilla. Yes. Well, I mean, I haven't seen very many of them, but it's just so perfect. Like it, just the fact that it can't take any damage ever. Like it's just gonna be the death ball on the board for the rest of the game. Is just so perfect.
It is pretty
so
perfect.
Good. Oh. All right. Ooh, lavish. I could dump something out of prowess. I don't feel like I really need 3 advances in a 2-player game. So getting another item there gets me 2 more warriors. Hmm. Sorry.
You're fine. Just playing with Baphomet here.
All right. Yeah, I'll stick with stubborn. Yeah, what the heck? I'll craft Eerie Emigre.
Oh, I dropped Baphomet.
Okay, yeah. So I have 2 commands. Ugh. Everything's terrible. All right. We're gonna just use them to move twice. We'll take these 2 warriors down here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Ooh, now I'm down to 3 points instead of 4. Oh, and, and the stupid flotilla prevents a press permanently. Oh, I love it. Yeah, I'm just gonna stay right in that clearing, I think. So,
Hey, Gettysor Albion. Thanks so much. I'm glad you enjoy them.
I'm half of them you enjoy them.
Yeah, I know. I was about to say half of them are just us like sitting in silence or dicking around. Like, I'm glad people enjoy them. I wouldn't.
Okay. Yep. That's what I'm doing, and then I'm going to advance. Stay where I am and battle your warriors here.
Alrighty then.
Ambush?
Yeah, I will.
Oh, gross.
Wait, did you change your mood? Are you trying to choose the same mood again?
Oh, can I do that?
No, choose a different mood. It's right. You did this last game.
It is right there on the board.
You did this last time too.
No one ever said I was good at root, okay? Would stubborn reduce ambush?
It would, but then it would not count for the rolled and extra hits that took place afterward.
Got it. Oh, okay, yeah, that makes sense because it was 1 battle set. All right, time to roll these dice. Oh wait, I didn't remove my guys.
Yeah, kill 2 of your dudes. I see you trying to slip under the radar and not ambush, remove your ambush by pretending to be bad at the game.
Hey, that's 2 hits.
Yep.
And then my second advance will battle again. You want to ambush again?
I would love to. I'm not going to, but I would love to.
Hey! That's what I'm talking about.
This is not looking good for old Guerric.
Yep. Okay. I press for 3 points this time. Right? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, your cat killed this. The 6th one.
They're hanging out in there, more importantly.
All right, I gotta take Woodland Band now. Oh, and I draw a card. Hey, 2 finally.
I'm taking that flotilla card, by the way.
Yeah, you are.
It's my right. Yeah, I get it. So I'm happy to be streaming. It is. I don't know if I could call it my favorite game, but it's up there. I miss when we were playing it and streaming it a lot.
Yeah, I do too. Those were fun times.
They were. All right, we're moving a counter from each of these guys. At the start of Birdsong. Oh, I'm not at Flotilla anymore. That sucks. But you are, so you draw a card.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, why is this guy snapping?
I don't know.
We're going to move it along the river to here, and then battle you here.
Yep. No ambush. Well,
yeah,
doesn't matter. Can't ambush.
2-0. That's what I like to see.
Yep. So that gets rid of my mob.
Yep, and no point for me because it's a hireling.
No point. Yep.
Sad times. All right. I can encamp. Porkins, my favorite game is probably PAX Transhumanity. That's the answer I always give. I think it's still true.
Is that really your number one?
Yeah, I think so. It clicks like all the right buttons for me.
Cool.
Man, am I really down to one clearing?
Yes.
Yeah, this is where I felt like this game was going pretty much from the start. When I started, I think I probably spread too thin early, and the relics I pulled being like 3s didn't help that.
Yeah. Yeah, I do feel like I've had a lot of opportunities to pick off little bands of 2 or 3 badgers without relics.
Mhm.
I think that's happened at least twice now. And it seems like you recruit pretty slow.
So that's the other thing, is I've been getting absolutely the wrong cards.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
It's been rather
High
amusing,
Frontier.
actually.
I really need to play that sometime.
Yeah, me too.
Learn and play that. Let's do it.
I'm not streaming filler
not
from
on
games.
stream.
Yeah.
We I don't know if anyone's told you this, Guerric, but we can play games.
We can play games off stream. I've heard that's possible.
I've heard it's possible.
I've never tried it. Oh my god. This is 12 kinds of bad at the minimum. At the minimum.
Yeah, this is definitely interesting. It doesn't feel like the Hirelings have made up. Maybe this is just not a good matchup. It might be Badgers are not a great matchup against in 2P against the Rats. Maybe.
I think it's really brittle, more brittle than Leader probably wanted. I don't think it's an inherently bad game, but I think it's really easy to make the wrong moves and for it to be a bad game.
Yeah. Yeah, that's also partly why I wanted to try Cats and Eerie, just because they're so like that. I mean, I've literally never played a 2-player game, but I feel like I know kind of the beats of what that 2-player game looks like. It probably would have been easier for both of us to not do dumb things.
Dumb things are fun. Mistakes are interesting.
They totally are. But I'm really curious to see like what this looks like at 2-player with the Hirelings, like with the right circumstances to make it actually a real 2-player game instead of like Root with its arm cut off.
I hope everyone can forgive me, but I'm recruiting with soup kitchens. I know Cole is going to be torn up. Oh
man,
it's his favorite card, and he's going to never forgive me.
That seems like a great card for Badgers in particular too.
It seems like a usable card for Badgers exclusively.
That's a good point. That is a good point. What I was trying to say is that seems like Badgers seem like a faction that can actually craft that card.
Yeah.
Maybe.
Yeah. Oh man, poor Soup Kitchens. It just has the wrong crafting cost. Oh man. Anyway.
Yeah, that's a good point, Jack Parkins.
That's right. I play perfect.
Naturally, that would never happen off stream.
Off stream, I never make mistakes. I thought I did once, but I was wrong about that.
But you were wrong. No, you weren't wrong. That would be a mistake.
All right, I'm not crafting.
Someone else thought you did.
I'm not crafting. I'm acting with the retinue. I'm going to move these 2 up here. Actually, no, that's not necessary, is it? Because I rule 1, and then I just pitch the card on the 3. I'm already expecting that to happen. Maybe I do it anyway, because I do need to slow down your oppress as much as I can. Maybe I do it anyway. Why did I put that extra card into battle then delve? I was cocky. We're going to move those up there. Stick with the plan. I'm just gonna have my cats battle this mob while we're thinking about it.
Yep. Cool.
Yeah.
I like it.
Good times. Moving on to my second column. Let us. Sure, screw it. We'll use the fox card to battle and then delve here. Do you have an ambush?
Nope.
Okay. Cool. Shit, that guy died. What are you doing? Did you disconnect on me?
What? No, I'm here.
Well, why weren't you doing anything? I rolled, you took a hit, you just sat there silent.
Oh. So sorry. I got really distracted by trying to remember a roll, and so I was reading my board.
And I'm gonna go ahead and delve this
It's
relic.
definitely an ADD moment, I guess.
It's a 1. Cool. All right, then moving on, I've got more cards that I have no use for. So we're gonna skip them, and then we'll go on to the third column. We will recover this and then this.
Yep.
I only rule 2 fox clearings by my eye. Yep. So I will lose the faithful retainer.
And you lose the retainer that you used to do the action, right? You
Yes,
can't
that's the one I was using for it because it has to match the clearing. So
right.
Yep.
I was saying you can't.
I cannot choose to do this one.
Okay.
Even if it was somehow like matching or something like that.
Got it. Well, wait, if it was matching, wouldn't you have used that action to do the recover so that that's the card that gets lost?
I would have. But my point is trying to say the one you chose is the one that you're losing.
Got it. Okay, cool.
So yeah, I gave myself the 4 points. I recovered the relics. Then I have a bunny in move or recover that I have no use for. It haunts me. So we will move on to evening. Live off the land does not do anything. I can muster retainers. I'm going to shift this card. Actually, maybe to the left column. Maybe I need 2 moves in there right now. And then I can draw 2 cards. And I'm done.
Okay. Oh, geez. I was supposed to place a band warrior in a clearing I rule last turn.
Didn't you gain this last turn? At the end of your turn?
Yeah, but isn't that symbol at the top?
Oh, that probably is a win higher. Yeah, checked meeples, win hard. Yep.
Okay. Oh, that's terrible. I don't want to do that.
It's too bad.
I should have 1 less point. Oh, no, wait. I can put it here because at the end of my turn, the flotilla was still there, so I wasn't getting a point from that clearing. So that's where I'll put it. All right, so nothing to raise, sadly. I gotta roll the mob die. I love the mob. It's such a fun little mechanic.
It is such a fun little mechanic.
Even though I hate it right now. Everything about it. There is no fox clearing. Wait. Are there any fox
Top
clearings
left
that I'm...
or middle left?
Shit, you're right. Yeah. Ugh.
I do kind of miss when the mob tokens moved, but this making them work kind of similar to sympathy is so much cleaner.
Yeah,
the game.
It's so clean, and being able to move them just means you can mitigate how much they suck.
No, they moved instead of spreading, basically.
Right, exactly. That means there's less of them on the board.
Right, but it was still
unless you want to put a lot down.
It's true.
Whereas
but it was still
I can't
randomized.
control them right now. Yeah, that's true. It's just like there's a lot of free points floating around on the board, and there's nothing I can do about it.
Yeah.
Just
that liability is one of the reasons I love the Warlord. If you add liability, I am on board.
You're on board.
That is my I was starting that sentence with the idea of it being like my safe word, but I'm like, no, that's the opposite. That would be like You want like the opposite of a safe word, whatever that is, like a go word.
Yeah. Liability me, daddy.
Yeah, exactly. Oh, it must be after midnight. We're getting weird.
Root after dark, baby. Okay.
My turn on. There you go, CJ. Thank you. I don't know why I couldn't think of that. Lily's probably listening to the room like, what the heck is he talking about?
Okay, so I recruit. We are still getting 2 up here, 1 over here, and 2 here. Oop. Okay. And then I gotta choose a different mood. It's probably gonna be stubborn. Yep. And then I gotta do.
Oh, did you remove a counter from band, by the way?
I did not. Thank you. I should have one on there.
Yep. That's an Australian thing, isn't it?
It's totally an Australian joke.
Yeah.
I'm not Australian. I think I recognize that.
I'm a big fan of the Australian Mario streamer Just Cook, so I've got some Australianisms in my blood. In my I should say, like, in my sphere.
In your pants, maybe?
In my pants, yeah, there we go. I just meant I'm aware of them. I can't even talk, apparently. But yeah, you got Iria McGray.
Yes, I do have to do Iria McGray. And I think the obvious Iria McGray is right here.
Checks out. I hate it. It checks out.
Yep. Ambush?
Depends. Are you battling me?
I have to.
Yeah,
I guess I could.
No, I'm kidding. I'm kidding. Yeah, no ambush.
Come on, 3. Yeah. Wait, is that a 3?
That
is
have
a 3.
never...
The battler says it's a 3.
Does it? It does say it's a 3. Okay, yeah, it does.
It put it in the chat. Yeah.
Yeah. I've never seen it get cocked on the battle mat. That's
on the battle mat.
Impressive.
Yeah, yep.
Ooh.
Okay.
All right, you get a point for removing the relic, and then you trigger prized trophies, so you gain an extra point, and you can place it in any forest face up. The one that you just...
Oh, wow. Are they always worth 2 points?
Yes.
Dang, I didn't realize that.
Yeah.
Well, we're gonna put it way the hell over here, I guess.
Yeah, it makes sense.
Okay, cool. I didn't expect to do that well.
Yeah, that's pretty good. I'm in what you might call dire straits.
Yeah, no, I think this game broke.
I think so too.
I love the brittle terminology because, yeah, we this instance of the game just broke. All right, I'm going to craft a visit to friends for a boot.
Taking the point or the item?
No, I'm taking the item.
Okay.
Because command 3 is really, really sweet.
It is.
However, what am I actually going to do with it? Oh, that's interesting. Oh, that's terrible. I think I just stick with my original plan. Okay. So I will march 1, 2, and then 3 with my 3 commands. And then we move on to advance.
Sir.
We're going to.
Are you going to move all of them in?
Yes, because if I leave anything in there, the stupid flotilla is just going to come after me.
That's fair.
Here, take the mob point. And also, this stupid band warrior is like, I don't want him.
Let's see.
I can either. Oh, I can't battle him actually, because he's my hireling right now, right?
Yeah, you cannot battle him.
Ugh. Yeah. Okay, actually, so I should look at what they even do. You may move any player's warrior from each clearing adjacent to a band warrior into its clearing, and you can place. I don't think I want to do any of that. I think band is just all bad for me.
That when you're in such a dominant position, most likely.
I guess I could. No, I can't. I can't pull a keeper warrior across the river because you don't have the ability to. That's not a path for you.
I don't know what the final wording for Woodland Band is. Depending on what the final wording is, it may or may not be correct.
Well, according to the current wording, it's pretty clear that you're not adjacent to the band warrior, or that clearing isn't adjacent to this clearing, unless the hirelings somehow like gain my crafted abilities, which would be really whack.
Yeah, don't worry about it. Don't worry about it because I'm not going to worry about it.
Yep. All right. So I think I'm actually going to leave a couple of guys behind here and here since this pile is a little absurd. Yep. Okay. And then we're battling twice. I have two advances.
Yeah,
you got an ambush?
Hirelings cannot use their controller's abilities, crafted resistant effects, or ambush cards. There it is.
Okay. Yep. Makes sense.
Speaking of ambush cards, no, I won't.
That's a 2-1 because I'm stubborn, and you have a relic.
Yep.
Okay.
Press me harder, Daddy.
Next advance is a whole lot of nothing. No, I do one hit.
Yeah.
Yep.
Come on, you're so close. To me. Wipe me.
Okay, that is it. I will not incite. I press for full. 1, 2, 3, 4.
Oh my God, my hand.
Dang it! Now I only have 4. How did that happen? Oh, that's right. The flotilla killed my other guy. Yeah, so now I press for 2 points. And
I don't know. It felt so much more than 2.
Yeah, I get it. I think this game's over.
This game is definitely over. Actually, because removing my stuff might have been better for me. Because now I don't even get like the free recruit or anything like that.
Oh yeah, what's your? Don't they have?
I don't have a free anymore. It's just get a free way station on an edge. That's what it is. So it's fine. It's the same, but it is very bad for me.
Yeah, you'd probably prefer to have the free way station on some other edge, though.
Yeah,
like this one.
that would have been better. That's true. No encamp, as you might expect. I am not going to decamp because I'm going to recruit with the one card in my hand I can, which is a bird card, of course.
Oh, jeez.
It has been one of those games.
One of those games, indeed.
All right. Moving on to... sorry. I have Flotilla. That should have triggered at the start. No players there, and then I'm going to move it... I don't know, in here? It can't attack the band, right? They're pawns. Band warriors.
Oh, are they pawns? No, I'm pretty sure they're warriors.
Yeah, we're fighting that. We're fighting that thing.
Oh, really? Jerk.
Yeah, I don't like them. Look at them.
No, that's good, because then it forces me to put one on the board in a clearing that I rule, which is really annoying.
Okay. That was Flotilla. Moving on to Daylight. Let's take care of cats while I have them. We will just plop all of these in here, I think, for giggles. And then we will act with the retinue.
Wait, aren't you just going to give them back to me after this?
Yeah, but, like, does it really matter?
No, you're right.
I mean, the alternative is I battle the mob token, so... Or maybe this mob token. Or actually, maybe I battle this one. No, it doesn't matter because you've got things up here.
Yeah, I was going to say.
Yeah. It doesn't matter, above all. So speaking of... actually, I rule while I have the warriors, so I could hightail it out of there with my moves. I guess we should do that. Move 1, move 2. Okay, actually, now I need to rethink this nonsense over here because this is suddenly very bad.
Yes, this is suddenly a really bad spot to have all that stuff.
No, what we will actually have done is have this move and battle up here, I think. Just to remove the mob.
Okay, yeah, cool.
And yeah, then I would rule this when I'm moving it. Yep, all checks out. That's my 2 moves. I have a battle, then may delve. I am not going to use any of them. Then I have a move or recover, which I will not use. This is going great. No live off the land in evening. I can muster retainers. Let's continue the nonsense and throw a mouse in here. I think a mouse in here. And why not? Let's just throw that second tunnels I drew with the other tunnels in one turn when I desperately needed to not be in bunny. So yeah. I'm not bitter.
We also could just call it if you want.
I want to see this play out like one more turn, and then we can call it.
Okay.
Go ahead and roll for the forest patrol.
Yep.
I basically want you to wipe me, and then we can call it.
Yeah, that's what I'm thinking. Hey, look, I got 2. That's actually kind of nice. It's my turn, so I'm gonna put one back.
Yep.
And this one also goes back. Raise. Nothing to raise. Oh, nope. Yep. That way station is still there.
Yep.
So that's a point.
It was there, now it's not.
Yep. And then I roll the mob die. It's a mouse. The mouse I would like to put it in is no longer. Oh, hey!
Hey, look at that.
Okay. So now we recruit all of my warriors. Oh god. That's all kinds of ridiculous. Let's put 2 there and 1 each. Oh no, wait. I think there's a then, right? In its recruit.
Yeah, I think it's
warriors first. Okay, yeah, warriors first, and then the strongholds or whatever order I want.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah, so that's what we'll do, 1 each. And then I guess I'm doing Wrathful. None of these other ones are good, yeah.
I mean, you could go lavish and just get rid of all your items.
Level the playing field a little bit.
And then you need to Eerie
and then
Emigre.
I need to Eerie Emigre, yes. Can I battle the flotilla even though I can't do any hits?
No,
players cannot battle it.
Yeah, players cannot battle it. So all you can do is move somewhere and then discard Eerie Emigre.
Eerie's gone. Yep.
But it's a free move, so
it is a free move, which I
you definitely need
pretty
it.
happy about. Well,
it's called sarcasm.
We'll do that. I know. I'm aware.
Just making sure. I know you think so
1,
highly
2,
of
3,
me.
4, 5. Yeah. Okay. That's what we'll do. Oh shit! I have to put. When does Woodland Band come out?
Once in daylight.
Oh no! It's only when you take it that you have to put.
Oh yeah. It's only when you take it.
Okay,
so
I can just leave them off the map. Get out of here, stupid bards.
Yeah, I'll just take them now.
Great, thank you. Okay, so Eerie Emigre leaves me. You did a good job. And now I will command. Let's.
You know you want to wipe me. If you wipe me, we can just call it. You don't have to set up for points.
Okay, fine. That's what I'll do.
Or you can do this if you want. That's fine too.
2 commands. And we'll just move 1 over there. Oh no! Wait! We're gonna build. right here. Because why not? Okay. Now we're going to advance and swipe.
Yeah.
Board wipe you. No, wait. First, the cat's gonna get out of here. You want to ambush the cat?
I've got devout knights. It cannot hurt
that's
me.
fine. That's fine. I just want him out of that clearing.
All right, no ambush.
Okay, great. Didn't roll a 0-0.
You fought well, cats.
Yep. Okay, now we're gonna go in here, and we're gonna. You got an ambush.
Let me check. I do not.
Let me check. That is 2-2.
A hit. A very powerful pull.
Oh no, wait. Actually.
Oh, that's everything.
I've Wrathful this time.
Yeah.
Yeah. So that's 3. So there's 2 points.
A hit.
Board wipes.
A very powerful hit. And then you have a relic to redistribute.
Now you can go wherever you want, so I guess I'll spread it out over here.
And now we can just call it, because it is definitely over.
We can call it.
Or we can play it out if you want.
No.
You probably got, 2 turns?
Actually, yeah, that's true. I was going to say it's going to be like kind of just an annoying slog where I just score 4 points a turn, but then 4 points a turn in Roots pretty fast. 1, 2, 3, 4.
Did you get your 2?
Yeah, it would take. I did, yeah.
Okay.
It would take 2 more turns of me just sitting around, unless you put points on the board somewhere.
Yeah, there's nothing I can do.
Well, good game.
It was a game.
That was weird.
It was
a game.
Yeah, I definitely made some misplays as Badgers, and I definitely got some really bad RNG. Though credit to the game, I played in a way where I was relying on the RNG to not be trash, and the game punished me for it.
Right.
Because I was throwing all my cards out and just expecting to get the right stuff for recruiting from my draw at the end of turn, and it wasn't happening repeatedly.
Yep.
I don't know. Was it satisfying? Was it good for you, Drew?
No, it was not very satisfying. I mean, I love the shit out of the Lord of the Hundreds. It is such a good faction. So fun.
Yeah.
I like this. This feels like, the Badgers are so weird.
The Badgers are so
weird. This definitely
weird,
feels like the first expansion to buy, though.
Yes. Yeah, there's no doubt.
If you're going to buy Root and you're looking to go somewhere next, you buy this just for Lord of the Hundreds.
Yeah, I agree. And honestly, I think Badgers is a nice bonus. Because Badgers, I think they're good. They're just really weird.
Yeah, I think now that I've seen them played twice, I think I kind of get what they're doing. I really need to play them to really see it all click together. But they definitely seem like the most complicated, confusing of all the factions.
Yeah.
By like a decent margin. So that's kind of like a weird thing for recommending this as a first box for Root, but still, I think just Lord of the Hundreds is so good, and it just changes the game in such interesting ways.
And ad set,
I love it. It's such a good design.
I mean, you haven't.
Yeah, and ad set's amazing.
You haven't used it a ton, as I recall, but it is. I mean, I can't imagine playing without now. It just opens the game up.
Yeah.
So much.
Yeah, I mean, I've only played with it once because we didn't really do it this game.
Yeah.
But it seems like it's just a pretty clear evolution from the old tournament draft.
Yeah.
And obviously I played a ton with that. So yeah, I think everything about this expansion is great. I don't think this matchup is very good.
I don't think it's what they wanted it to be when they pitched this as the 2-player expansion. They wanted this to be another Cats versus Eerie 2-player matchup where even if it's not best Root, it is still a good 2-player game. It's for some people. Yeah, I don't know that they've accomplished that. I just don't know that the Badgers' design direction went on the right course to allow for that. And full respect to Josh, I think he took the design where it needed to go. I just don't think where it needed to go was where they wanted it to go.
Yeah, no, it definitely, this matchup does not feel like the ideal 2-player matchup.
Yeah.
I do really like how the Hirelings affect the board, and they definitely make it feel They definitely provide some texture to the 2-player game that's just not present, I would imagine, without them.
Yeah.
So I think they, at least with my one play of them at 2-player, I think they probably work pretty well for what they're trying to do at 2 and 3 players.
I feel like,
but I'm really curious to see like cats versus Eerie, or moles versus cats, or even Warlord versus Eerie, Warlord versus cats. I feel like there's a lot of good 2-player matchups where this could actually be like a really solid game by itself. I mean, it's still not. I think maybe this game has tilted me back towards thinking that Root is just always a 4-player game or 5.
Yeah,
But I really want to see one of those matchups where it like that. I want to see the ideal 2-player Hireling matchup scenario, and can that stand on its own as like a really, really great 2-player game? Because I feel like the potential's there, but I don't know if I
don't know if the potential's there. But I think if it is there, I think it's probably with Forest Patrol if you're ever not using cats. And then you probably want to make sure the other 2 Hirelings are suitably... they have a suitable presence in the game, like Flotilla does, or the Last Dynasty, the Eerie equivalent does, things like that.
Yep.
You don't want it to be like, the Wooden Alliance one, where it just doesn't do anything all game.
Yeah, the Woodland Alliance one feels so sad.
It's kind of interesting in 4-player, but in 2-player it doesn't work. CJ, I prefer no Hirelings with 4 players. I think there's maybe...
Yeah, that's my instinct too.
There's one playtester in particular who's been doing a house rule where they draft a demoted Hireling at the start and then just hold on to it for the full game. Just like as an asymmetric power that they draft in order to increase variance and asymmetry. I think that maybe has potential for a competitive route, which is the way I play route primarily. I'm still not convinced it's I didn't hear that and I'm going to ignore it. Well, the funny thing is I actually didn't hear it, so I don't know what you said.
Oh, I said just not today.
Oh, not today. That's a good one. That's a good one. But yeah, I still probably would prefer non-Hirelings for 4-player competitive. For non-competitive, the Hirelings are absolutely interesting texture to the game. They add to the narrative. They're like, you get to see... I know for a lot of people, they really like sort of the way it makes the full woodland part of the war, part of the game. Like, you get to see what the other factions are doing when they're not a full faction. And for some people, that is absolutely what they want. And it's cool having them go around and do zany things. So I think...
I know we played some weird scenario thingy the one time I played at 4 with Hirelings, but aren't they all demoted at 4?
One of them is not demoted.
Okay. Oh, okay. Cool.
Yeah, you play with 1 non-demoted, promoted, whatever you want to call it, and 2 demoted. I might also think that using the full Hireling system but 3 demoted is interesting. I'm mixed on that because that game we played, having that promoted Hireling had a good effect on the game. I think the Vagabond someone Insurgent was able to use it to police the Vagabond, if I recall. Which was...
You're talking about the game that I was in?
I think so.
No, we I don't know why. I don't remember anything about why, but for some reason we played with all of them promoted.
Oh, that's players. Right. That's right. Yeah, we were playing a silly playtest scenario.
Oh, is that what that was? Okay.
Yeah, that's what that was.
Yeah, that felt interesting.
That did feel interesting. I don't know. Maybe there's potential with the Hirelings, and I'm being too harsh. There might be potential.
Yeah, I think I was very like that game was just weird, and I think it's because they were all promoted. I think with 2, I guess I need to look at the demoted sides because I really am only familiar with like 4 of them and only their active side.
For the most part, the demoted sides are really interesting.
Yeah, that's what I've seen from like the little that I've glanced at the demoted sides. I've just never played with any of them. But, I feel like the demoted sides could have a place in like a tournament style route where
It
you just
just-
have one promoted faction.
It comes back to that core issue of it's based around the VP track, and that's just not a balanced method of attributing merit to the factions, like tracking who's ahead and who's behind, like with the leader follower die and stuff. It's just not accurate for that.
Well, but it feels like it's really nicely balanced out by the fact that you probably don't want to get them first a lot of the time.
But then that runs into the issue of it becomes better to sandbag. And that's what that whole 1v1 mini tournament had. Like, the players just refused to score points because they didn't want to be the first to get a hireling. Which is its own issue.
I guess that is its own issue. That's true.
CJ, I have not ordered the RPG. I wanted to at the time of the Kickstarter, but I didn't have the cash at the time, and then I just haven't gone back and ordered it. I know I have a friend who's getting it. I'm also on sort of a hiatus with RPGs right now, which I have been for like years. So I don't know if it's a hiatus so much as a retirement.
I was going to say, you're well past hiatus at this point.
I don't know. Not to turn this into another AMA, but I was really, really into RPGs at one point. And I realized after a while of spending far too much money buying them that I was buying them for the sort of game design aspect. I loved reading them and thinking about the game design behind them and the way that an RPG approaches game design differently from a competitive board game. And it's all very cool stuff. And I realized I wasn't playing them. I didn't want to play them because I don't like people. And I mean, I joke, but also like there's some truth in that because like it's hard finding exactly the right group of people who match your role-playing sensibilities.
Yeah, I could see that.
Particularly, like, I was really interested in the narrativist improvisational world, like communal world building stuff, where everybody was taking part in the progression of the story and world for everybody, and the systems were not very crunchy and were focused on progressing the narrative. And that's just not a common fit unless you live in like LA and have actors for friends. or voice actors for friends, maybe. Critical Role. So yeah, it was tough. And then also, like, not just that, but also the things I would like to run were like horror focused because I'm into that shit. Which that's another barrier because not everybody wants to be playing RPGs that are taking them to dark, traumatic places for the sake of the narrative. Which is totally fair. I want that, and not everyone does. So that's another issue. This is. I gotta end this stream, man. This is gonna turn into Guerric's lecture on his history with RPGs, which it already kind of has.
What are you talking about? We have to play a game of Toledo War, remember?
Oh, right. CJ, I have not played Dread. I love the design of Dread. I own it. I've owned it for years. It is such a cool game. I've always wanted to play it. I felt like that one would... Yeah, I knew which one you meant. I felt like that one would cut through the standard barrier of getting into narrativist games, RPG games for people. But I never made the plunge. How do I feel about 3-player with Hirelings? See the scoring problem with 2-player? 3-player might be the middle ground, Porcelain Puppeters. That is a very good question. 3-player...
Yeah, I was thinking that too earlier.
Yeah, this is something I've thought about. 3-player is a count that I really did not like after spending the first half of 2020 playing almost exclusively 3-player. I burned out on that player count because I didn't like it. But I think Hirelings potentially fill that gap nicely and make it a player count I would be more willing to play. But it's not something I've tested because when we were in playtesting, we just kept playing 4-player games much to the chagrin of Josh and Nick. They would yell at us to go play other player counts, and we were like, but 4-player. Anyway, I should not keep Drew here awkwardly sitting while I ramble, and I should end the stream.
No, I'm all about the chit chat.
And I don't know if it's chit chat, if it's just like a soliloquy against you.
No, but I think I agree. I mean, again, I hate to keep repeating this, but like, I really, we should try this again and see if we can just like noodle a little bit on the like ideal set of factions and hirelings at 2P and just see what it's like. Like I want to give it one more shot, but I definitely really am interested in 3-player with a couple of active hirelings and a demoted one. That feels like a really nice sweet spot, whereas before 3-player was like not a player count that I would ever touch with Root. So
yeah,
it might be that this expansion has failed to really fix 2-player, but it has really succeeded at 3-player, and I could see that being likely.
Yeah, that is my pet hypothesis, exactly. Actually, that this may have fixed 3-player and not 2-player.
And that's fine. There's a billion amazing 2-player games, and I don't need Root to fill all of its player counts. So I'm perfectly happy if this can hit 3, especially because like locally my most consistent game group is 3 people.
Oh, I'm sorry for you.
Well, three is a great player count for a lot of games, just not for Root.
Is it though? Is it though?
There are a lot of really interesting things that happen at 3-player with like Inish, for example. In my opinion.
Inish, I can agree.
I think 3 might be Inish's best play count, followed like just slightly by 4. What else? Pax Pamir, I think 3 might be. Well, I don't know.
I don't like.
I love all of the Pax Pamir counts.
I don't like 2nd edition at 3 very much. I've talked about that.
Yeah, I know you don't. You don't really like 2nd edition very much, though.
I say that, and then like I go do a pub meeple, and it ranks like in my top 20. So clearly, I kind of like it.
Okay.
I think I slag it more than I actually dislike it, but
You do slag it a lot. I think it might just be a very elaborate psychological ploy to try and get us to play Pax Pamir 1st edition. Like maybe if you just slag off on Pax Pamir 2nd edition enough, everyone will be like, fine, we'll play 1st with you.
Well, no, that can't even be true, because I say we should play 1st edition for months and it doesn't happen. And then like Alex goes and says it once, and John's like, oh yeah, we should play Pax Pamir 1st edition. Once.
Oh, that's true.
That's probably very legit, CJ, that the argument of 2nd edition is better. I've read Dan Thurot's article about that, and it makes a lot of sense to me. It seems very cogent. Feels like the right word. That's the word my brain wants to pull up.
That is a correct use of cogent.
Okay.
Good job.
Yeah, focusing on the tribes, not the empires, and calling them. They're coalitions in 2nd edition, aren't they?
Yep.
Yeah. So that alone, like I remember Dan writes about that being an important what would the word be for that? Taxonomological. What would that be? I need to know now.
I don't think the word that you're looking for is a real word.
Well, it's English, so we'll make it a word.
That is true. You could just invent words. Just rifle through the pockets of other languages for loose change, loose grammar. The old joke. Wait, but seriously, we should play Toledo War.
Taxonomical. There we go.
Taxonomic, that's true.
Taxonomic or taxonomical. There we go.
Yeah, well, there you go.
You ordered it.
The people demand it.
You ordered it with the Joko Kickstarter I haven't played before. It is very worth playing. Don't listen to me. I am a sourpuss. Everyone loves Pamir 2nd edition, and they're right. It just... Something about it doesn't quite work for me. It's so close. I have a lot of trouble figuring it out.
I think what it might come down to is having now played a lot of John Company 2nd edition and also having played a decent amount of Infamous Traffic. At least for you, it seems like you have gotten to the point where it's your least favorite of the 3 whirligigs.
It's certainly my least favorite of the historical trilogy, yeah.
Yeah. And it's kind of starting to get to that place for me too, just because John Company's like easily in my top 5 favorite games ever, and every time I play an Infamous Traffic, it just gets better.
Right.
And PAX Premier still is absolutely amazing and is like in my top 15 probably, but like an Infamous Traffic is like slowly edging it out of second place behind John Company. So I kind of get it. I kind of get why you're lukewarm on it, because it's like, oh, like all three of these games are amazing, but I would rather play the other two before PAX Premier, and I kind of feel that a little bit.
Yeah, I would play a game of 5-player Infamous Traffic or of John Company every day over Premier Second Edition. Like, those are both top 10 games for me. And Premier Second Edition is like...
I guess the real question is, if you only had 3 and you had to pick one of those 3, which would it be? Obviously not an Infamous Traffic, because I think it's terrible at 3.
Yeah, I think it's terrible at 3. I'd probably play John Company.
I think John Company at 3. We really need to try that sometime. I've never played it at 3, and I hear 1710 is really amazing at 3.
Yeah, I've heard that. I haven't played it either. Yeah, it does feel different to other PAX games, CJ. I don't know. It's different in ways that I feel like I should enjoy. So it's the weirdest thing. I really love the spies. I love the spies. I don't know, something about the game. Anyway. You should definitely play Infamous Traffic, though, CJ. 5-player. I think it's 5-player pretty much exclusively. It's certainly not a 3-player game.
I will disagree with that and say that 4-player is really amazing, too. 5-player is definitely its best player count. But I love 4-player.
If you're gonna
I would happily play 4.
I would maybe be happier with 4 if you were to just house rule some of the setup changes for 5-player in, where you cut off a round and you open up that first port. I think that does so much to fix the end game problem that Infamous Traffic has at 3 and 4-player, and I think it opens the game up a lot because of that and makes it better. Yeah,
I see that, but I also think that end game problem is a little bit overblown. Like really, it's only happened to us like twice.
No,
and it just sticks out because
every time we played outside of 5-player, the game was over a round before it was over.
Yeah, I think that happened. I think we played it that like that twice.
No, there weren't more than that.
Yeah, maybe.
It was at least 3. I've heard other people mention that too, though, and I like...
No, it definitely is a thing that happens, obviously, because it's happened to us, but I just am not yet convinced that it's guaranteed to happen at 4. I think it's just that, if we all played it more and, we all kind of got really good at it together, I think that would probably happen a little bit less.
I think
potentially.
I think the game's economy is just built where it does that just naturally. Because
yeah, that might be true.
Because our 5-player games felt like they were poised to go there in another round if there had been another round.
Right. Yeah. Yeah, that's true.
I really hope Cole eventually makes first edition Infamous Traffic available for people like he was considering, because it is so good.
It is really good. I mean, when second edition comes out, there's a good chance I'll be selling my copy. So some lucky person.
I'm not convinced second edition is going to be the same game. First edition feels too much like a departure from his traditional design, aesthetic, and it doesn't feel like something he would put out if he had not been under those circumstances when he designed it.
Yeah, that strikes me as correct, but I think it's possible that we get an Infamous Traffic second edition that is pretty much in almost every way the same game, except he tinkers with the way that prize scoring works, and then we just get a component upgrade. Because that's been the narrative for a long time. Is John Company had a ton of overhaul to do. PAX Premier had some major tweaks that grew into... Oh, no, wait, it's the other way around, right?
Yeah, the original story for John Company was it was going to have an upgrade kit and be very minor.
John Company was going to be the minor one. Yeah. So PAX Premier had the huge overhaul. John Company was going to be kind of minor, and then an Infamous Traffic was somewhere in the middle. and then John and Company ended up being really big. I don't know. I could see maybe an Infamous Traffic not changing very much because it doesn't feel like it needs to change.
I don't think it needs to change, but I think it will, because I don't think Cole's the same person he was when he made the game, and I don't think he's going to leave it as it was, because he's not that person anymore, you know?
Maybe. I mean, I think all of Cole's design changes seem like they have been geared towards refining the argument that he wants to make and the pressures that he wants to place on the players. And Infamous Traffic, I think, does an excellent job of making all of the arguments that, like, it seems like he wanted to make when he made the game. So yeah, I think you're right that he's a very different designer now than he was way back then. It was his second game ever, right, that he designed, or was it his first?
I think it was his second.
Yeah, that sounds right. So yeah, he's a very different designer, but I think his priority above like making an interesting game, like with interesting mechanics, is this making the argument that I want to make, and is it putting the right pressures on the players to like put them in the mindset to like engage with the argument of the game. And I think it's pretty likely that, I don't know about pretty likely, but it's very possible, I think, that he looks at the game and says, yeah, I think this is doing what I wanted to do still, even though I would design things differently. Maybe.
I think you're an optimist.
That's all rank speculation. Yeah, that's probably true.
I'm just a grumpy old man who's afraid of change.
That's true. You totally are.
I totally am.
You like have a default bias against second editions. What are you gonna do when Transhumanity second edition comes out? Your whole brain's gonna explode.
I'm gonna clutch onto the first edition and potentially hate second edition. I'll admit it.
Oh, I love it.
I mean, I'll be really excited to play it and see the differences, and then probably hate them and stick with the first edition.
Oh, you are a grumpy old man. I love it.
Yeah. So that's a good point, CJ. Joko is like the big notable exception. I would never play first edition again in my life.
Oh yeah, that's true. You loved the crap out of the second, and you almost didn't like first edition.
I thought first edition was really interesting. I don't know that I was having a ton of fun playing it, but like intellectually, I found it really interesting. Second edition made it everything I wanted it to be. Like it took that potential I saw and it really landed it. So yeah, it is now like a top 5 game for me, and I have zero desire to ever play first edition again in my life. Like I think I dropped it down to like a 2 on BGG because of that.
Oh, wow.
Which is super harsh because it's not a bad game. I would never play it. And I follow the strict BGG descriptions. You know, like,
oh my gosh, do you really? Those descriptions are so dumb.
They're so dumb, but if you're gonna make up a stupid thing, you may as well follow the one that's there.
No, you just grade on not a curve. You treat 4 and 5 like an average, and you just rate them as if you. Well, anyway, we could get into this conversation for a half hour.
Yeah, you're rating by your subjective opinion of the quality of the game, or you're rating by how likely you are to want to play it, or
No, you rate on the quality of the game, and quality of the game is probably measured by something like, does the game accomplish what it has set out to accomplish, which is not the same thing as what the designer intended necessarily, but it's like, you know, the game is trying to do a specific thing, and it has a set of priorities that you can, you know, probably discern just by playing it and thinking about it a little bit. And then you rate it on a curve of like, did it accomplish what it wanted to do? Or you do it by like your favorites.
Well, see, then you get into the question of what should the curve look like? Because why is so much room left for bad games when you don't need that level of granularity? You could do what JC Lawrence does, have the scale be exponential and have increasing granularity as you go up in numbers. So
that's so terrible. No, it should probably look like a bell curve. Like it should have a standard distribution, and you can treat just like any battle club, there's standard deviations, and you treat the 9s and 10s as exponentially bigger or better than the 8s and the 7s, and then the 6s and the 5s are average, and then vice versa on the other side of it. You don't need to do JC Lawrence's weird thing where he starts everything at 3 and that's his average, and it goes up from there. It's so dumb.
Scales are kind of pointless, CJ. That's why I don't care really on BGG, and why I'm perfectly content to just follow what's there, because I know if I like a game. I don't really. I write a comment if I have feelings I feel like I want to clarify. The comments are it's the old adage for like video game reviews or movie reviews. The writing is what's important, not the number. Start at 0, make people work for it. I like that.
I love it.
All right.
All unrated games are a 0.
All right, I'm getting thirsty, so I'm going to go ahead and finish this. My water bottle's empty. But this was fun. I enjoyed the chat, too. We'll be back with more Whirly Wednesday next week, schedules permitting. Don't know if we're streaming Vast tomorrow. It depends on how Lily's feeling. She's still recuperating. She wasn't quite feeling up to things today, so I'm not sure that Vast is going to be on the books, but we'll see. And then we're talking about Twilight Imperium on Friday and potentially Liberty or Death on Saturday. We're still figuring stuff out. I'm saying this for an audience of 1. Hi, CJ. Anyway, thanks everyone for watching. Have a great night. We'll see you next time.